Valentine's Day, yeah, it's here. And so is the latest article from Susan Patton on young women in search of their future husbands. She says, quote, "You should be spending far more time planning for your husband than for your career. And you should start doing so much sooner than you think." Joining me now is VH1's matchmaker, Siggy Flicker. Siggy, welcome to the program.
Thank you so much.
You're going to get your opinion on that in a second,
right.
but I want to straighten something out now. Are you the lady whose ex-husband became the best man for your new husband at your recent wedding?
I sure am. Very proud of that. When I got married, my ex-husband, Mark Flicker, classy man, was my husband, Michael Campanella's best man. And I did it for the sake of love, for the sake of my children. And you know what? No one walks down the aisle expecting to get divorced. We all have high hopes, but guess what? Life is not a box of chocolates. We get different twists and turns, and 10 years into the marriage, we grew apart and we decided to get divorced with a little bit of class and dignity. And because he's such a classy guy, not me, we decided that we were going to get divorced without an attorney and remain friends. And not only did we remain friends, I matched him with the lid to his pot, the most beautiful woman. And he's so happy. And I found the lid to my pot. And I've been the happiest woman with my husband. And when we got married, I said, hey, you're going to stand, do you want to be Michael's best man? And he said, I would love to.
Ladies and gentlemen, various news outlets will have all kinds of people on their air for Valentine's Day. I think you'd have to agree that this is truly special.
Yes.
You, madam, are a fantastic matchmaker. Yep. Okay, that's your credentials. We got it. What about what Susan Patton has to say? Hey, you young women, start looking for a husband soon, early. Concentrate on that, not your career.
I don't agree with it. That's desperado. Women today, women have always been the most fabulous creatures. We could bring home the bacon, we could fry it up in a pan, we could have it all. It's all a matter of balance. It's all a matter of balance. We don't have to be nervous, oh my God, for the rest of my life, I might be single. I might not find a man because I have something called a brain and I want a career.
I think she's saying finding a man, a partner, is more important in the very long run. It'll have a bigger influence on your life than your career. Therefore, get started early, get it right early. What's wrong with that?
Because you could find love in your 50s, in your 40s, in your 30s, and if you're lucky enough to find it in your 20s and it lasts, good for you. But when you are in your 20s and you're a young woman, that's a time for you to be discovering what you like, what you don't like. In your 30s, and guess what? There's no guarantee that it will ever work. So why not follow your passions and have that career, and at the same time, look for love. Don't just rely on...
I just want to add, good going, sister. By the way, there's some female solidarity here on the set. If you are happy in pursuing your career, you will be a happier person, and that makes you more likely to attract the love of your life, somebody who's secure enough to deal with you because you're happy, and you'll bring greater happiness to your relationship.
It's all about the attitude. I agree with you. And what happens to us, the older we get, we become a little bit more downers. Life has taken a toll on us. So basically, when we're younger, we take more risks. But if you keep that attitude and not let anybody bring you down, you could find love at any age.
Do you think it's accurate to say that you can fall in love with a rich man much easier than falling in love with a poor man?
Absolutely not.
No?
No.
Money's got nothing to do with it?
Money has nothing to do with love or happiness.
What about if you were 40?
Right.
I mean, when you're 20, you just fall in love with who you fall in love with.
Right.
But when you're 40, maybe you didn't have a great divorce and you've got a couple of kids. Would it be easier to fall in love with a rich man than a poor man?
Absolutely easier, but not happier. Money can't guarantee that you're going to be happy. I have plenty of clients who are very, very wealthy and they're suicidal. Listen, the goal in life is not to find a man with a large wallet. The goal in life is to be happy. What's going to make you happy? What's at the end of the day, who are you going to turn around and want to cuddle with?
The goal in life is not to find a man with a large wallet. I think we should really end it right there.
Well, wait a minute. And by the way, I want to see the opposite column. A man telling men that they should start looking for their soulmate at a younger age. Why is it all on the woman? Guys, you should be focused on finding that perfect girl at a younger age.
That's right. Charles, we're just getting
Can we go back to the Lego movie?
And it's Valentine's Day. By the way, look at this. The Dow Jones average is now up 43 points, okay? 43 points higher. See what you did?
Hey!
Well done, young lady. Here's a statement for you. I am on the cutting edge of technology. You don't believe me? Your opinion will change after you hear my take, which is next.